Pubg stands for Player Unknown Battlegrounds. It's a tactical competitive game. This survival game is mainly created by Brandon Green, who is a game creative director and accomplished with Bluehole Studio, which is a subsidiary company from Korea. He inspires from the Japanese movie Battle Royale. In this movie, the government selects a class from the third year of middle school across the country and sends the students to the desolate places every year. Each student was given map, food, weapons of every kind and told to kill each other until only one remained. It's exactly the same story as the game of PUBG. Ian Bogost, game designer and philosopher, in the procedural rhetoric said that images are more vivid than text or speech, and therefore they are more easily manipulated toward visual responses. In the game, which depends on visual perception, players need to collect various resources on the game map and fight against other players in the ever-shrinking safety zone to survive to the end. Players can only have one free character in the game. Users are also able to customize the character's gender, hairstyle, and clothing. No matter what kind of character the player creates, the attributes are the same, and the characters cannot be upgraded or changed. When players want to reset the look, they need to buy clothes by using real money. In fact, it's one of the ways most gaming companies make money. Gunfight games mostly pay attention on patience, skill, and luck, consistent with the truth of life and work. The rule of the game is that only one person or a team survives to win. To win, as in real life, players need to work hard on their skills and psychological endurance. Sometimes due to parachuting into a crowded place in the early stage of the game, a person will be accidentally shot and killed by the person behind him. On the other hand, the success of the game to some extent also depends on your luck. For example, some people try to land on the ground and pick up the level 3 loot, which has nothing to do with your ability to play the game. The game not only contains the skills which are mainly dependent on players themselves, but also the luck in this game is one of the most useful aspects at the same time. In any case, the soul of the game should be the player's strategy, because they should judge when to take risks and when to lurk. If they don't make the right judgment, they will either be killed by the blue zone or by their opponents. According to the same way in the normal life, if you do not pursue fame, fortune, and never take risks, then life is too ordinary to expect, and trouble will find you. PUBG has made good use of procedural rhetoric, but there are also some aspects not consistent with procedural rhetoric in the game. For example, scenes may be misty or sunny, rain or no rain, day or night. These are only rhetoric and cannot be changed by players. Bogost states that this is what is most often meant when we say that computers are interactive. We mean they create an environment that is both procedural and participatory. In this game, players are not allowed to live in the blue zone for a long time, because their blood volume will slowly decrease and decrease. At this time, the importance of other teammates is obvious. They can enter the blue zone in a short time and bring their teammate out quickly by transportation like car, which is a good reflection of the game itself, teamwork. The game strictly obeys the law of the jungle. When meeting others, one's life must mean the other's dies. On the whole, this kind of game only has one rule: hold on straight to the end. According to the Bogost, while we often think that rules always limit behavior, the imposition of constraints also creates expression. The only rules in the game are similar to the law in real life, and players want to know what they should do, because everyone needs to find a different way to survive as long as possible.